All right, guys, excited about today's workout. We're going to hit the full body today, no weights, a lot of explosive movements. I kind of want to finish this workout feeling powerful, get a nice pump on. I'm going to hit a fair bit of deep core as well. Just lacked a little bit in my training at the moment. So I want to just tighten up and strengthen that region as well. And I'm going to do a pretty advanced breath work to start. So we're going to do just a variation of air sips. So what I want you to do is you just take in a third, little hold for 3, 2, 1, another third, 3, 2, 1, one more, 3, 2, 1, try and get in 110%. 1, 2, 3, if you can go to 120 and so on. So I'm not going to guide this one or very, very loosely, and you're going to see how what you're trying to do is expand that lung capacity, improve the VO2 max, get larger in a sense is kind of the mental image I want you to think of. So taking a moment to yourself, get nice and relaxed, and nasal breathing in if you can. Just a third.
Stumbling backwards in the dark.
Breathe out however you like.
From the past. Orbiting satellites that pass.
Pushing through a little bit of discomfort here.
Into the night. If I told you what you don't know, could you work it out? We are history, dying to be free, and I don't know what to hold.
If you want to go more advanced, try the 4-second hold.
We are mystery, about to be released. Until aurora, we
Recovery breath if you need it.
watching the
I'm going to take one.
distance explode. Far away things appear exposed. The lies I told myself.
One more round, maybe go one further. 5, hold.
If I showed you what you don't see, could you work it out? We are history, dying to be free, and I don't know what to hope for as you take my hand. We are mystery, about to be
And relax, rolling around those shoulders, forward and back,
history,
one at a time, 2 at a time.
and I don't know what
Get
to
loose.
hope for as you take my hand.
Should feel good to get that shoulder through those shrugging circular movements, forward and back. There's a little bit of protraction and retraction.
About to be released. About to be
All the ways the shoulder goes, forward, back, up, down, circle. Play with it all. Keep those shoulders wide, not hunched over, and shake it out. Giving yourself a pat on the back, loosen up the shoulder joint. Smooth breathing. And a little more speed around that neck if you can. You can start slow if you need to. Lengthen the neck. Lengthening there, around that trap where it inserts. Down, up, side. Jaw left to right, up and down. Circle. Looks a bit stupid. Do some Chinese medicine and some eye circles. Left, right, up, down. Play with it all. Shake out those wrists, a little bit of a roll around. And breathing in, big W, pull the shoulder blades together, push away. Chest to the sky. Loosening up that whole region. Exaggerate the breath and the movement. And shake it out. A little bit of internal external rotation. Trying to keep the elbows still as far back as you can. As far under, internal, external. Trying to keep them still. If it helps if you've got a mirror, I don't today, which I never like. I always prefer training with a mirror. And let's roll it over onto all fours. Nice steep cat-cow. Breathe in, scoop up. Breathe out, push your way through the fingers. Looking up, press away. Pressing through the hands, little activation as we just come into a little floating hover here. Knees a couple of inches off the floor, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, back flat or engaged. Activate. And just alternating knee to elbow, little activation of the hip flexors here, deep core. Breathe. And relax. We're going to do some hip circles here. Really alternate so we get no fatigue. Exaggerate it. Big, large, powerful, strong movements. And whatever way you've been going, reverse. Keeping the core tight and still so the working hip joint does the work. Beautiful. And relax. Coming onto the toes, stretch out the feet a little. And floating forward, stepping back, down dogs, walking it out. You know the drill. Float side to side, prepping the shoulders, the core, the hips, glutes, hamstrings, calves. And we're going to go into our first up dog, down dog float. So I float from down dog, roll into up dog, roll back. Get that rolling spine. So the upper back comes up first, the hips come up last. Control, core. Core controls the circular motion. Opening up the chest, open the shoulders. A little bit more speed now. Control the core if you're getting any pressure under the back. Warming up. And back to down dog. Pressing through the fingers, make sure they're active. Glide that left foot back high, reach, hook it around. Hold. And switch. Hook it all the way around. You should be able to see your left foot through, or the right foot through the left armpit. One more each side. Scoop, float, and open up the hips, hip flexors. Keep the base foot still and sink into down dog. Release the breath. floating into puppy pose, a variation on the thread the needle. We're threading the needle from puppy. So hips above knees, right arm slides through, resting the head, reaching that left arm. Deep breaths. 3. And floating out, switching sides. All the way through, reaching long. Drop the lukewarm. Now we back up in the spot, claiming never been gone. Niggas who cut us off wanna reattach. And floating back up. We're gonna go into a flow here. We're gonna float into high lunge warrior, float into warrior 3, float into pyramid, float back to down dog. We're gonna go left to right for around 2 minutes, however many you do. Doing the first one, guiding you, float to down dog, left foot goes up. We float the left foot forward through center. We melt deep as we can, long into high lunge warrior. We float into warrior 3, get nice and straight and long. Once you've felt that point, we melt into pyramid. Once we've melted into pyramid, got a good stretch, we lean forward, step back to down, repeat other side. Right leg glides up, float through center, long, high, strong, knee over toe, activate, melt into warrior 3, melt down into pyramid, float back to down dog. We're going to repeat that flow on your own now, at your own pace, opening more and more with each one. Smooth movements as we can. Activate all the joints, work our balance, stretch out. Breathe. One more each side. Slow, controlled. And on that last one, when we go to pyramid, we just bring both feet back together, forward fold, hug the arms. Recovery. Getting lower and lower with each dangle. And floating up to flat back, floating back down, all the way to the sky, tilt back, hands past the head, past center, looking up, melt back down. Just build awareness here of your feet, the energy. Relax. Hands linked behind the head, up nice and tall, leaning into it. You can bend the knees for a little, practice that hinge, open up more and more. And floating up. Opening up the shoulders, reverse, and forward. See, I'm getting the energy from my hips, prepping the shoulders for vigorous movement. Loosen up. Coming onto that left foot. My right ankle sits on top of the left knee. I can go hands to prayer, hands wide. Trying to get those hips below the knees. Can open up this way too. And hold for another couple of breaths. Sinking deeper, find that balance. Open up those tight hips, glutes. Get comfy down there. And switch. Find that depth. Find that point of balance. Dig deeper, sink deeper. A couple more breaths. And release. Coming back down, sitting on the hips. We're going to drop these knees forward, float, and come back. Take a seat, float forward wide, control the knee over toe. You can tap here if you need to. Float back down, squat, sit. Tap, sink into the squat, take a seat. You can float and try and bring them back up, or you can control them down. Playful exercise. Open up. One more. Not concentrating. See, I go to talk and not concentrate, you're out. So you gotta really focus. We're gonna do a deep hip flexor stretch today for our mobilization. We're gonna go into quite a deep lunge. Now to really hip high up on that psoas, obviously we sink in. Imagine the hips are turning up. Belt buckle, upwards. Chest up. Not getting deep enough on the psoas. I'm gonna have to reach up, stretch the arm at the side you're stretching, and come up, across, drive the hips forward, and you'll feel it much deeper, the release. 2 deep breaths. Deeper and deeper, and we can switch. Find that parallel, sink into it nice and deep. Bring the buckle belt up, tilt back into it slightly. Raising that hand up. Much tighter on this side, so I feel it. 2 more breaths. Getting into it more and more. I'm bringing that knee over toe. And release. From here, we're going to go into a variation of the world's greatest stretch. So we go loaded beast, lunge. So watching me, we load the beast, bum to heels, lunge wide. That same arm floats to the back hand. It's almost like a nice windmill. Look at that. I'm getting a shoulder opening, hip flexor, full body. It's called the world's greatest stretch for movement. We just work it into a nice flow. A little bit more, a little sexier than the standard stretch. We float forward, float back with me. Let's go. We've got a full minute. All the way back, long, bring that hand and the head follows to the heel. Most people get this wrong. All the way back, the head follows the hand to the back foot. Load the beast deep. You'll get a quad burn here. Breathe. All the way back. Long, soft, controlled, soft touch. Glide, it's almost a dance. Halfway. Not many better exercise for movement prep. Breathe. Find that depth and length. Still got 10 to go. Last 3, 2. Have a breather in child pose. Have a good recovery. Next exercise, same motion, but we're kicking through forward. It's called a loaded beast forward kick through. Very technical and very tricky. Very difficult if you're tight. So, pop your head up and just watch. Same movement. Float back, lunge, exact same movement. Instead of this hand going up and around, we lean. So I'm lunging with the left, lean on the right, kick through with the right straight. Float it back. Lunge right, lean on the left, kick through with the left. Your legs are probably going to want to go there. Straight and long, float it back. Make you super agile. This is a killer exercise. We're going to go for a full minute as well. Deceivingly difficult. When you're mixing mobility, tightness, deep core, full body movement, this is tough. You got another 8 seconds off, and then we go for a full minute. We're going in 4, 3, 2. I'll go slow with you for the first one. Load the beats, lunge wide left, lean on the right, kick with the right, float back. Lunge wide right, outside, lean on the left, kick with the left, float back. At your own speed now. You can go slow, you can get a little bit of a bounce. Up to you. Get mobile, get agile. Strengthen up around those hips, the deep core. Halfway. Breathe. Control, strong. Not heavy on the joints, light. 20 to go. Long and forward. Breathe. Last 15. Quads should be burning. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Gonna finish our mobility with a nice easy one. Shoulder protraction and retraction. Retract, forward. Pull back, forward. And you can do some circles as well. No real rules. Reverse circle, forward and back. Then we're gonna go on to all fours. Same thing. Retract, protract, retract, protract. And then some circles. Keep the arms straight, both directions. Great for shoulder rehab. And relax, shake it out. For today's hip section, we're gonna do the full core. Side body, front body, anterior, side body, lower back. We're gonna do a few rounds. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Rest, then we go again. I'm gonna do it with you, so no need to think too much. We're gonna start on our front and find low plank. Most important thing is that lower back is not dipped there, it's elevated. Tuck the tailbone, core strong. We've got this for 20. Just activate this first one. It will get harder. Contract that core, bring the stomach into the spine, mid-back's the highest point, shoulders stacked over the elbows. And then we're gonna float side body and hold for 20. Shoulder stacked, higher hips as you can, relax the breath. This is just the prep. Breathe, 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto the left side. So we've got 10 to go. Up high, light and easy, strong shoulders, protect the shoulder joint, and build shoulder strength here. 3, 2, onto the front. We're doing a Superman hold for 20. Feet up, arms up, relax. Work that lower back, isometric contraction. You work the shoulders, I might get a bit sore here too. We've just done the full 360 activation of the core. Recipe for a strong spine. Back to the first one now, except this time, shoulder taps forward. From the shoulder, forward. Breathe. Keep the hips steady. Still, to work the shoulders as well. Last 5. And onto that right side, this time, hip dips for 20. All the way up, all the way down. Get strong through that side body. Four, 3, 2, 1. Other side on the left. Up high, down low. Arms straight if you can. Keep your body in a nice straight line, shoulder stacked over the elbow. You got 8 to go. And onto the front for 20. Little float. Feet up, arms up. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Back to plank, this time wide. 1, 2. Mate, watch that lower back. Do not let it collapse. Now, side plank crunch. Same thing. We crunch elbow, float the leg. Very tough. Drop when you need to, like that, if you have to. Hard to do, this deep into the round. Oh, I'm gonna try and stay elevated, but I am starting to fail. 3, 2, 1. It's great, my lats are turning on, the whole body is having to work together. I love it. I love failing. Love breaking. Build back stronger. What do we got left? Last 8. And 1. This one you can lie flat Leg raise, up, down. Work that lower back reps. Squeeze the glutes together, feet together, come up high. Work the lower back. Last 3, 2, and relax. Deep recovery, open up wherever you like. Wherever's feeling the tension, decompress it. Lengthen wherever's feeling shortened. Yin wherever needs yang. All right, we're going in for 3 rounds of 10 flow burpees. You know the flow burpees. We load the beast as we've been doing. Jump forward, frog jump, float back. We've got 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, have another little breather. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Try and keep to my pace. 1. Explode, float down. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Relax. Good 30 seconds off. I want you to feel powerful. Decompress the breath. The body. The mind. Let go. Feel that music roll through you. Get into that flow state. All right, another 10. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Keep that power. Low impact. That's 4. 5. 8. 9. 10. Relax. Full minute off this time. Calm the breath. Go into meditation. Find Zen in the workout. Relax, explode. Another 40 off once you're fully recovered. Minute off's not a long time for explosive movement. Want to keep it explosive. High performance workouts aren't about circuit after circuit after circuit. I'd rather rest more, but you guys are so conditioned to not resting, doing circuit training and dumb HIIT classes. Last 10, you should be pretty close to focus right now. Imagine you're in the boxer, you better go back into the ring, got to focus, you're sharp, you've got a round of boxing to go. We're going in 3, 2, 1. 3. Halfway. Keep that jump high. Powerful. I'm starting to drag. And 10, relax. Circle it out, grab a water. Find softness. Release. We're going to do some explosive upper body work now. Plyo push-up. I'm going to have a good minute off because a plyo movement, if you're not rested, you're going to load the joint. So I'm going to start with some explosive plyo push-ups. I may need to go down to my knees. You may do them all from the knees. If you can't get off to the plyo, just do full length. Try and get a little bit higher. Relax that breath. You may even do first set on the knees. We do 3 sets. Good rest in between. This is tough. Let's go. I'm not going to get many, but I'm going to know when the joint's loaded and go to my knees. Let's go. Max out. I'm going to clap if I can, but just a little jump's fine. To my knees. See, I'm soft. I'm catching myself with my fingers. Not loading the wrist and the shoulder joint. Not going to go past failure. Keep going until you need to rest. Don't want to go too hard, you will load that joint. Plyo should be good form, landing light. This is teaching you to land light. Deep breaths. Explosive chest. We've done explosive full body, explosive legs. A lot of tricky moves. Another 15 off and we go again. The minute you don't feel light, regress. This is not an exhaustion workout, and definitely not an exhaustion exercise. You do not push through plyo. Let's go. Relax whenever you need to. If you want to push yourself and go a little bit harder, you'll just get less rest. That's fine. If that's where you're at. Breathe. Another 15 off, and we do one last plyo set. Last 3, 2, let's go. Not many now. Want to stay light? Powerful. So what I'm going to do, I could have done a few more. Won't recover from it, I'll just inflame the joint. Keep going till you need. Rest, decompress. And relax. We're going to go into our scooping dive bomber yogic push-up through chaturanga. You're going to do 3 sets of, I want to say 20, but I'm going to be nice. We're going to do 14. So if you don't know what it looks like, down dog, scoop, float the hips back. If I need to, drop my knees, scoop, and float back. Another 15 off. So work the whole upper body. Great pump. I love this exercise. Really get that upper body firing. We're going in 3, 2, let's go. You get your recovery on the scoop back. I'm at 2. Drop the knees, hips even as you need to. Just for a little bit of support. Halfway. Lights rise on fire. So I've dropped now. And relax. Oh, decompress. 14 maybe torture. We might go a drop set or down to 14, 12, 10. Not a lot of rest, just 15 more. It's a short break. Don't go too deep on this one. Again, don't push past the pain here. You'll load the joints with such a deep range of motion. There is exercise you can push, not one of them. We're going in 3, 2, 1. I will not be surfing tonight. And relax. Oh. Very weak through the upper body. Surfed every day this week, plus workouts. Super tough. So you just know thyself, know where you're at. I'm at probably the far end of exhaustion for the week, so I do not push. If I was completely fresh, weekend off, I'd go a little bit harder and push through some pain. But know where the body's at, want to recover well. Last set. Let's just get 8. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Halfway. And child pose recovery. All right, we're going to do a little light plyo recovery exercise. You would say plyo, light, recovery, they don't mix. they can. So this one, I just want you to get the essence of being light. Pogo, 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 pogo. It's a little larger, but we're staying light. Heart rate down. So it's a low intensity, plyo bound left to right. We're going in 3, just for a minute. Let's keep that heart rate low. Just taking that essence of lightness under fatigue. High on those toes. This is a movement development exercise. Only a quarter of the way. Light. It's my recovery. I want to get the heart rate down. Mine is going down. I can feel it. Halfway. You may get a bit of a calf burn here. Might even feel it around the knees. Those stabilizers around the knees. Gonna fire. 20 to go. Light, bouncy, soft. Last 10. Last 8. 3, 2, 1. Ape stretch. Get those heels down and relax. Chest up. I'm super sloppy today. And just shaking it out. See, I've got a bit of a sweat up today. Bali heat. Starting to get hot here in Bali this time of the year. We're going to go into our single leg squat. No tempo today, just to 90 degrees. So, just to there. 10, 10, 10, 10. Let's go. Just to 90. A lot of stabilization work here. Smooth movement, not time. 90 degree in the knee joint. Use that foot when you get lazy. And switch. Working range, go a little deeper if you can. Great for athletic development, this one. Single leg, build all the stabilizers, ankle, knee, hips. Other side, 10. Don't let those feet roll in, because you'll feel everything else go. Build new contractions here. This is a muscle shaping exercise when you contract right. Just time under tension, deep range, and switch sides. And shake that out. We're nearly done. Loose shoulders, loose legs, light and powerful. Recovery breaths. Just going in as if we're going to lunge. I'm going to go slightly knee over toe and up. You go arms, train tracks. 20 each side. Knees slightly over toe, not full knee over toe. Weights on that front foot. I'm getting a little more balance here. Train tracks. Tension pretty much the whole time. I'm not stopping at the top, and I keep that tension. And I think that's 20. Switching sides. Knee over toe slightly. Weight forward. Never quite locks. Strong core. Halfway. Contracted the whole time. Whole leg, not just the quad. And relax, coming back down. Taking a seat. Feet probably 2 foot from the groin. melting down. I like these 3/4 workouts. Could go to exhaustion and I'm a bit tender tomorrow. Pull up right now, recover well, live an active life. I could probably could surf tonight, could run tonight if I wanted to, or in the morning at a high level. That's what we want to do. Have a little bounce and bring it in closer. Little butterflies. And just getting ready into your meditative position here. I'm gonna go cross legs. Open the chest and heart. You can lie down, you've earned it. Belly breathing, slow exhale, slow the body down. And I just want you to smile with your eyes, smile with your mouth, smile with the heart. Happy essence. This is the light force. This is light running through you. Just a light smile. Spirit energy is that joy, loving, passionate, thankful, enthusiastic. So you smile, you drive that essence through the body. And just with that happy state, I want you to just find no mind, smiling. Check your posture. Release the body. Smile. Make smiling your natural state, your natural essence. When you wake up in the morning and breathe and meditate, smile. Start and finish. When you go for that walk, put in that podcast, smile. Trigger the smile. This should be our subconscious state. Your true nature. And you can spend the next 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you like, just in this smiling essence. That is the end of the workout. Take as long as you need to drift off.